All right, this next story is just fascinating. A growing concern among many public libraries, believe it or not, is about artificial intelligence.
Libraries that offer digital content have been facing an influx of low-quality AI-generated books, which is also being called AI slop. Let's get right to it. We got Professor of Advanced Media in Residence at the Newhouse School of Public Communication, Shelly Palmer, joining us on this Tuesday morning. And Shelly, can you just talk about how this is already draining a public resource that's already dealing with limited resources?
Yeah, you know, this is kind of crazy. Everybody knows what spam is, right? We get a lot of spam email. The term when somebody uses AI to generate an entire book or an entire website is called slop. Now, it's not because it's really slop. It's because it's super low quality, fully AI generated content, which, to be fair, is about as good as Mr. So-and-so's ninth grade English class could do, and not very valuable, and usually a gigantic summary of things that have already been written. And so what's happened now is people are using AI to create entire works, including full books, so much so that Kindle Digital Publishing, Amazon's ebook arm, is now limiting you to uploading only 3 new ebooks a day if you're an author. People were uploading up to 500 of them a day.
And we're looking at one of those books, I think that was produced, which is like a self-help book about, you know, dealing with some stuff with your liver. So essentially what you're saying here is people are just creating hundreds of AI books at a time because they can do it so fast, and then uploading it onto the servers, and even libraries are having to deal with this junk now?
When used best, AI is a skills amplifier. You are someone who knows what you're trying to accomplish, and AI just gives you a greater amount of productivity. You can work faster, and you can work in a much more productive way. When used poorly, people go, oh, wow, it does all this. I'll press a button, and it'll just do everything for me. But it really doesn't. So if you don't know the difference, what happens is you get a pretty nice book cover from AI, you get a pretty full book from AI, but nobody needs to read it. And the libraries are just being inundated with it. So they're doing their best to filter them out. And a couple of companies that work with public libraries, like Hoopla, have created these filters to try and figure out what an AI book looks like. But everyone should just be aware we've got a new spam problem at a new level. It's now called slop. It's when AI creates a whole website or AI creates a whole book, and you have to deal with figuring out whether it's real or fake or valuable or not valuable. To be fair, Dan, you can probably tell in the first paragraph or two if something is substandard. Unfortunately, you're just going to see more and more of it. We're all going to have to develop our own ability to sort of filter out. And I know you've seen articles online that you kind of scratch your head and go, wait, what? Or websites. Well, now it's hit so hard, it's in the books in the library. So everybody, welcome to the new world of not the best use of AI.
So never judge a book by its cover. This is the perfect example of that.
In this case, you might judge it by its AI illustrated cover, but when you open it and read the first paragraph, be a judge.
All right, Shelly Palmer, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
See you soon.